Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I am so excited for today's video because we have a new fragrance that is out that has got the girls talking. It's been a lot of buzz around this new fragrance. Today I'm super duper excited because we are going to be doing a review on the brand new Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato perfume. I hope you can pick up the color of this. Listen, I have my thoughts. I have lots of thoughts on this. I am here to give you guys all the tea, break down everything about this fragrance. If I feel like it's worth it, if I feel like it's amazing, and so forth. So if you guys are interested in seeing my review, my thoughts, everything about this new fragrance that's been launched by Kayali, then just go ahead and keep watching. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. So like I said, this is the new Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato perfume. I picked mine up in the 1.7 fluid ounces. I hope you guys can see the color. The color is like this Tiffany blue / mint green like kind of color. It's really, really pretty. Packaging of the actual fragrance is the same, but the color is beautiful. It's like screaming spring and summer. I absolutely love it. And it also has the keynotes in the back. It says the keynotes are pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. Like I said, I picked up the 1.7 ounce. And I'm going to show you guys how the bottle looks like. This is a very, very different bottle for Kayali. It is their first frosted bottle. As you can see, it looks like this. I hope you guys can actually see, but it's a really stunning bottle. It's like matte, it's frosted. The top or the cap is white. It's not like the other bottles. The bottle looks the same, but it's just a whole different vibe, which I actually really, really love. But you guys aren't here for the bottle. You're here for the juice. So Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato is supposed to be an EDP intense, which means it's usually a bit more stronger than a regular eau de perfume. It's supposed to launch on March 21st. So here's the thing. This was leaked a while ago and then people were selling it. I heard about it, but I didn't really like keep up with it. And then finally, Kayali and Mona started posting the actual, you know, like pre-marketing things around this fragrance. So we knew it was coming. It's not supposed to launch until March 21st, but I don't know if there's a glitch on Sephora or what, but it was live for a good amount of hours and I snagged up. I was like, I thought my order was gonna get canceled, but it didn't. The bottle came. So, because right now, if you go onto Sephora, it says coming soon, notify me when available. So it's not available for purchase right now. It will be available on March 21st on hudabeauty.com as well as Sephora. I will link the link down below, but I'll also remind you guys when it actually launches so you can go grab it. So it comes in 3 sizes. You have the regular 10 millimeters travel size, which is $25. You have the 1.7 ounce, which I picked up. That one is $100. And then you have the biggest size, which is 3.4 ounces, which is $138. This fragrance is supposed to be a warm and sweet gourmand. It's marketed to be a gourmand scent. That's pretty much the vibe that I was getting from the marketing, the notes, all of the above. So it's supposed to be a warm, spicy gourmand scent. This says it's an intense, delicious combination of rich, nutty pistachio and hazelnut, blended with rum that wraps you in a warmth and sweetness, while delectable and fluffy whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy intertwine to a sugary indulgence. Truly a yummy fragrance that charms with an unforgettable gourmand scent trail that will have you smelling good enough to eat. So, I love a gourmand. You guys know I love a good gourmand. I'm all about the gourmand scents. I like sweet scents, but like not overly sweet. I just like that depth, you know, like that richness that gourmand scents usually tend to give. So that is why I picked this up. So the top notes are going to be bergamot, pistachio gelato, hazelnut, rum, and cardamom. Middle notes are going to be geranium, white peony, muguet, jasmine, raspberry, white peach, and pear. Base notes are going to be whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, Turkish delight, accord, cocoa, cedarwood, sandalwood, and tonka. So there's quite a lot of notes in this fragrance. But let me tell you something. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you off the bat. This is not what you're going to expect a gourmand scent to, like what you think a gourmand is supposed to smell like. No. This is so different. Like, I like it. I like it. I do like it a lot. I don't know if I love it, but I like it. I feel like this scent is going to be amazing for, first of all year long, but really spring and summer. Like, The thing that kind of throws you off a little bit when you first spray this is it's fresh. Like when you first spray it, it's like citrusy fresh. And I know it's because of that bergamot and that cardamom. Like the cardamom, it gives like a little spice, but it's like it's citrusy. Like you do not get, when you spray it, you don't get like sweet rich. Like it's immediate, like citrusy, very vibrant, very out there, very, it's screaming spring when I smell this. So when I first sprayed it, I was like, wait. I just was not expecting what I smelled. And don't get me wrong, it does not smell bad. It smells amazing. It's just not what you think it's gonna smell like based on when you read the notes. And I'm pretty good, like I said, I'm pretty good with fragrance notes. I kind of have an idea of what fragrances usually will smell like based on the notes that they have. And from reading all the notes that I just did, I just thought it was going to be a lot more richer, a lot more deeper and sweeter than what it initially smelled like. So when you first spray it, it's definitely very vibrant, a little bit fresh, a little spicy, but you're just getting a lot of citrusy notes. That's what I smell first. As it starts to dry down, you do start to get that sweetness in there. Like I can smell the pistachio and the hazelnut, like that starts to come in. I don't have a lot of fragrances with pistachio in it. Well, I do have one that is my favorite. It's a body mist. The Sol de Janeiro Cheriosa has pistachio in it. So I wasn't expecting that vibe, but I had an idea of what pistachio smells like, and I can smell it in here. The sweetness and the creaminess start to come in after like the first minute or two, once like the freshness is kind of like starting to subside and dry down. So I would say once it starts to dry down on your skin after a couple minutes, you definitely get that creaminess, that sweetness, but it's not like sticky sweet. It's not like super duper 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 sweet, which I actually love. I do not like really, really sweet scents. I feel like sometimes they can like choke you up. Like you feel like you're about to have a headache if you spray too much. Like I don't get that from this. It's a good balance of like that fresh sweetness with warm notes. Like that's the best way I can describe this. But after it's like dry down, it's definitely creamy and it's definitely smooth and it's definitely sweet, but you still have like that outer layer of like fresh bergamot citrusy to it. Like the way this fragrance smells throughout the entire time, once it starts to dry down, it's a lot more sweet and a lot more creamy, but you still have like that freshness to the overall feel of the fragrance. So that's why I'm saying that this is not a typical gourmand. I do like the twist on it. I like that it's different. I love the way it smells actually. I think it's a beautiful, different scent. It's just not, if you're expecting a Dolce & Gabbana The Only One, you're expecting something like super sweet, super like deep, no, this is not that. It's the opposite actually. So that's why it took me back a little bit. But the scent, like I said, is beautiful. Like this is definitely going to be in rotation for me this spring and summer, like hands down. It's such a gorgeous scent. Now as far as like the longevity, I've worn it 2 days in a row now, and the longevity is, to me, it's moderate. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I would say you get a good 5 hours out of it. I sprayed this at the beginning of the day, and I started to notice it was like I could smell it around me for a decent amount of time, but after like that 4 or 5 hour mark, it was kind of like skin, like it was like a second skin scent. So it was there, but not really. So the projection, the longevity, I would say is moderate. It's not great, which I'm a little confused about because it says it's an intense perfume, and usually an EDP intense tends to be a lot more stronger and longer wearing and whatnot, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, it's a beautiful scent. I think it's gorgeous. I think you should get your nose on it if you can. If you like the notes that you see, I would say buy it, but just be prepared to get that fresh citrusy note because it's there, okay? Like, just if you do not like, I'm not gonna say if you don't like citrusy or fresh notes, don't get this, because I think it's blended well enough to give you an experience that you want or that you're gonna end up liking. But I feel like a lot of people may be taken aback when they first spray it because you're gonna be like, wait, what? I would say the overall scent is blended very beautifully. It's very creamy, it's sweet, it's smooth, but it's fresh. Like that freshness, I like. I've actually been starting to, you know, get into like a little fresh scent here and there, especially when it's hot. When it's hot outside, you don't want something that's too, like, it's too sticky, it's too deep, because then it can be a little bit overwhelming. So I think this is going to be a beautiful scent for this upcoming season. This fragrance is definitely beautiful. It's Lawreen approved. It's very different, which I like, because like I said, I have a lot of fragrances, and what I'm trying to add into my collection, I want it to be different. I don't want it to be something like I already have. And I can say I have never smelled anything like this before. Personally, I haven't smelled anything like this before, and I've smelled a ton of fragrances, so I do like that it's very different. But I think it's different enough that it's still crowd pleasing. I really do think this is a crowd pleasing scent. I don't think you should shy away from getting it. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this for sure. If I had to sum this up in a couple words, I would say it's warm, it's smooth, it's sweet with a hint of freshness. That's what I get when I smell Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. I'm really interested in hearing everybody's thoughts on this new fragrance launch. Are you gonna pick it up? Is it something that you're wanting to try out, to test out? Leave a comment down below and let your girl know, like, are you guys interested in this launch? Were you excited for it? Do you not care for it? I've seen a lot of different reviews, and they're kind of all over the place. So I'm really interested in hearing your guys' opinion and take on the new fragrance. I love it. It's approved by me. It's amazing, it's beautiful. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would say it's a good 7.5, 8 out of 10 for me. The only thing that would make this better, I wish it was more long wearing and it projected more, but that's just me. I like stronger, long wearing scents. Not everyone is like that. So if you like moderate scents that, you know, they're projective, like it's like a nice scent bubble around you but doesn't do too much, then you're gonna love this because it's exactly in that realm. Alrighty, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato fragrance. It launches on March 21st on Sephora and on hudabeauty.com. I will leave a link down below, and I'll also remind you guys the day that it launches. Do go and get it. I love it. It's a beautiful scent. I think it's gonna be amazing for spring and summer. I cannot wait to douse myself in this fragrance for these next upcoming weeks and months. Please give this video a thumbs up if you love reviews and if you want more fragrance content from me. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you scroll down, you tap that subscribe button so you can join the family. And while you're there, also hit that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. Thank you guys so much once again, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.